Diddy's legal team claims CNN altered Cassie Ventura assault video and destroyed original footage.
This broke a huge story on the website. An unbelievable story.
Honorable says this story confuses me. Wasn't there a way of protecting their money from the husband? What went wrong? A lot of stuff happened. It seems like it started, like you said, with the husband, and then it kind of went to the courts protecting it through the entire family, and they decided to just put someone a guardianship, have somebody else in control of it. And then obviously they said she wasn't mentally fit. She took her test, her mental acuity test, and she passed it apparently, but they still saying that she's not trustworthy yet. I don't know. This seems something, it's clear to me at least, that there is some type of network involved in this. It's more than just the family versus the courts. It seems to be some type of network involved where it's a third party trying to get access to her funds and take it.
Remember the Cassie video? This is Diddy beating Cassie in the hallway of the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles back in 2016. Everybody assumed this video was going to be a really important part of the federal case, even though he's not being charged for this. The prosecution wanted to play this video to the jury in the federal case. I do not think that's going to happen because CNN, according to the defense, altered this video before it aired it and has now destroyed the original.
Like I said, unbelievable. If true that original copy of that video has been destroyed, I can't even get into why it would have been destroyed. But the bottom line for the case, as you say, is if that's true, it's going to be a huge hurdle in the prosecution getting this admitted.
It's not going to get admitted, but let's get into what happened. Now, there is a joint letter that was filed today in federal court by both the prosecution and the defense regarding evidence. Now, this portion of the letter involving the Cassie video, it was the narrative is from the defense.
Right.
So let's get into what the defense is saying.
So here's what they say about the tape. They say CNN purchased the only known copy of the hotel surveillance footage, uploaded that footage into a free editing software, altered the video, and then destroyed the original footage, even though it knew about and repeatedly reported about the federal investigation.
Okay, that is breathtaking for a couple of reasons. Number one, I mean, obviously, they paid for it and then destroyed it. But between paying for it and destroying it, according to the defense at least, it was altered. They did not air the full version. They said they sped it up, they took things out of sequence.
Right.
And that's, if true, it is shocking.
The speeding up, the editing of it.
So it is now inadmissible in court. So the one thing, physical evidence they had so far, public at least, of him being a person who can be, at least his character can be assassinated through the evidence, can now not be used in court. Regina says Hollywood died with pandemic. We're now being entertained by these videos. Yeah, and especially the last month or so, they just had another lawsuit updated that included the comedian Drewski and the former NFL player, I don't know if he might be still in the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr. And it included Jaguar Wright as well. It seems now like everything is being done to almost muddy the waters as much as possible before this trial starts. We saw it with the Jay-Z accuser, who also had Diddy in that case. So if that was debunked, and now Jay-Z is going hard for Busby, that also acquitted Diddy in that situation. We know now that a whole bunch of people are putting lawsuits on him and trying to get a bag out of it. And it more and more, you're starting to say, well, okay, we know what he's been accused of, but what is he actually on trial for? Well, trafficking. But we also know that he was dealing with male and female prostitutes. So I don't know how strong this case is and what really can happen They pretty much doing the same thing they did to R. Kelly, but I don't know. I don't think this Diddy case is holding up strong at all. It's almost like it's on purpose, but it is what it is.